We need to take some. All right, so I don't know many people in any sport that is a host, an MC, or anything like that that will fucking go to the gym with you
yeah, that's crazy.
to make weight.
God,
I'm just saying, $40.
$40. That's a bit right
crazy.
there. That's a legit bit right there.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
All right.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. So what number are we on?
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. We are on 22, I think.
Woo!
6'2", 25, yeah.
22.
It's been 25 days since the last podcast.
And we've been busy.
We've been working.
Yeah. Knocked out the latest flash pin.
Yep.
Into the fray.
Into the Fray. Done. In the history books. First one.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can proudly say it went off fucking great.
Great.
How many
everybody
views?
loved it.
1,000?
We had
At one point, there was like 1,900 at one time.
2,000 concurrent views at one point in time.
Amazing.
It's got, I think it's got like almost 6,000 views right now.
All right.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. And it was fun.
Yeah. The trials went perfectly.
And the flash trials were exactly what they needed to be.
Yeah.
First of its kind.
Oh, 6,100. We hit 6,100 views so far on that one. The trials went fucking perfectly.
Yeah.
The commentary from Dustin and Frank was just
spot on.
Yeah, because typically I pick myself apart and want to kill myself afterward.
You were good.
And now I've listened to it 5 times.
Yeah.
Everything, it's all good.
And you were, what you were saying, like, you didn't even use a script.
No, that was just
like, you were just like, this is off the fucking.
Yeah. And that felt way more organic and normal and just talking and being a fun person. And Frank was being analytical, and then we bounced that back and forth. We had good passes.
Exactly.
And we worked on the passes for like 10 minutes beforehand, how we were going to do it, and that was all great.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was so good. You guys,
the bracket
you could hear the passion, the excitement when you guys are talking about the matches, which is going to help other people want to watch it. Right?
Yeah.
There's nothing... Listening to golf commentators is probably the worst thing ever because golf is not super exciting.
And they're not exciting.
They're also not. And I get it. It's like that's just how that sport goes.
Yes.
But the same thing can happen with arm wrestling at times. You know, you watch these other promotions and it's like they're just kind of talking about arm wrestling. Yeah. Oh, you see what's happening on. But you guys know all these guys kind of like.
And we got pretty nuts.
And And you're in the layout that we made. Right?
It was perfect.
It was just action packed the whole time.
Yeah, and the way that the trials worked, we were able to get hands on table and elbows to pad and people arm wrestling very rapidly.
Yes.
Hats off to Marcus Tedesco.
Hell yeah.
He was fantastic.
100%.
Some of those guys are tough to control, especially in the 209s.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You had some vets in there that were, you're trying to get away with what you can. We all know what's happening.
Right.
And Marcus did rather well with them.
Yeah.
He laid the law for
He
sure.
laid the law.
He did. Yeah, a lot of the people that were in the audience live were like, man, we love the head ref. He was great. And we get kind of mixed reviews on that, but, these were people that had never really met him or seen him before. And they were
one
like,
of the best parts of that
great.
is he stayed the head ref the whole time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you go through all the comments and the live, whatever, no one gets to say this, that, or the other thing about a certain ref.
Right.
Yep.
Those two just did their job.
They did.
Brian Firmino too.
Yeah, shout out Brian Firmino. Thank you for coming to do that.
Yep.
You did a great fucking
Love to
job.
have him
You're
back.
coming back every time.
Yep.
Every time.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was great.
Great
man.
job.
Great bottom ref. Like
He did his job. He interacted with me and Frank super well.
Yeah.
We had that simple pass.
Right.
That was perfect. It went great.
Yeah, it went very, very well.
I mean, how about the matches to kick that motherfucker
off? Man. So do you want to go in order?
I mean,
start with the 154s.
Yeah, we could just. I mean, we could broad stroke them.
Yeah.
But I mean, Cameron Williamson, Jake Fussell, Gubbs Hybrelli, and
Iskandar
Mustafayev.
Mustafayev.
That boy is a ball of energy right there.
Ball of energy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and he had a tough weight cut. That's kind of a crazy story.
Yeah.
He showed up.
I think we should talk about
and it's
that.
actually
I think we should talk about that. Iskander. Yeah,
it's like because he told me it's Alexander, but is. And because he said that to me because I was wandering a gym yelling Iskandar. Okay. And he's like, it's Isgander.
You gotta. We need to take some. All right, so I don't know many people in any sport that is a host, an MC, or anything like that will fucking go to the gym with you
that's crazy.
to make weight. Yeah. This he went to the gym with Iskander.
Oh, you went to the gym with him?
Yeah, because he shows up, he's 4 pounds over. Oh, no. Okay. And he's like, I can't. And I'm like, what? Well, you can. You can do anything. You're a goddamn champion. You can do anything. So I gave him directions to the gym I go to, and I was just going to get him in for free. Yeah. I had a doctor's appointment that I had to run to. I was there in and out. And it's right next door to the gym. So I run over to the gym, and he had a gentleman with him that was driving with him. And I see that guy, and there's no Isgander.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, he's been on the treadmill. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's go. So I'm looking for him. We can't find him anywhere. And then I find, and it's 30, 40 minutes go by, wandering Cowboy Fit looking for him. I'm outside at this point on the phone with the wife telling her, like, hey, I'm going to be late. Got to find this guy and help him make weight. No one knows where he is. Yeah. His phone's not working. And I go back into the bathrooms and I see a bag, and his buddy says, oh, that's his bag because that's my hat. I'm like, I'm going to sit with this and I'm not leaving. Yeah. And he's like, oh, okay. And we yell his name a few times. And the one of the stalls open, and he's in one of the shitters, and he's just laid up. He's done dealing. And he kind of crawls out, and he comes out and talks to us, and he's like, yeah, I just, I could hear you yelling my name, but I'm done. And I was like, well, we're going to get in the sauna right now, boss. Let's go. He had 2 pounds to go. We get in the sauna, and just stood in front of the door and didn't let him out and rooted him on because he didn't want to be in there no more. He was done.
He was mentally done.
Yeah. And, talked him into staying and being a champion.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're a goddamn competitor, dude. And he's an animal. Yeah. This dude's like a really intense guy. Mm-hmm. And rooted him on. Sure as fuck, he made the weight. We got on the scale. Nice. He makes the weight. He hugs me. I'm like, we did it, dude. We did it. He's like, we go to dinner now. I'll take you out. Anywhere you want to go eat. On me. Da-da-da-da. And I'm like, man, I got to get home to my wife. But you go eat. It's time to get weird. Take in a lot of salt. You sacrifice a lot to get this far. Yeah. Let's go in tomorrow and kick some ass. Okay. Yeah. Ice cream man.
The ice cream man's coming. The dogs are like losing their mind.
No more. Nope, no more. We're not doing it. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, I mean, he made the weight, and it was crazy. Yeah. I'm never wandering around searching for you.
I was like, wild. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm like, you're arm wrestling.
Yeah. He won't, as Enzo kind of coined it, we're weightists.
Yeah, right? Fucking around.
But we really don't fuck around. We all come from sports where you make the weight that you signed up for. And when you show up and it's like, oh man, I couldn't make. No. You can make the weight.
You can always
make the weight. Yeah. Get in that car, turn that heater up, go run around.
There's a level of dead I would accept as dead.
Right.
This is unhealthy now.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But I've met that motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah. I've looked him in the mirror and thought I wasn't going to make it.
Right. You can make it, man.
Because, but that dude is pale and dying, and his liver is unfunctional. Yeah. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
And that wasn't what we were looking at.
Well, I think, right. And I think this, brings up the fact that I just think these guys don't know how to cut weight.
That's fair.
I think most of them I'm just not going to eat. I'm not going to drink for 7 days. And it's like, don't do that. That's
not the way it works.
That's really bad.
You're in a strength sport.
Yeah. You're gonna die.
You're gonna feel like a featherweight.
Yeah. And you get hurt.
Yeah.
Right. You can get really hurt when you dehydrate yourself too much because trying to get all of your muscles and tendons hydrated again within 24, 30 hours, it's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, it's real tough. But so we make weight. Everybody's in. And these guys came to play. The 154s blew the joint
The people that the guys in the crew that were with me in the command center, we call it. Some of them were new, never seen arm wrestling before, and they were like, "What is happening? This is so crazy!" I'm like, "This is crazy to open this whole thing up."
I was as like, crazy as they felt. All of us seasoned arm wrestlers.
Yes, I stood up. I was like, "What is happening?" Like,
I mean, so you have Gubbs who goes in there and lays in on these fucking boys.
Yeah,
and he just boom over and over.
Yeah.
Jake Fussell, who we thought was going to come in and clap cheeks, cracked, cracked, 3-0.
Yep.
And Isgander, catching stops, but he drops 2.
Yep.
Cameron drops 2.
Yep.
And now Cameron ends up against Isgander, beats him, and ends up he's got to beat Gubbs 3 times in a row.
I was talking to Grizz to the side, and I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
I was like, Gubbs is gonna smash it.
Yeah, there was no. I was
like,
"There's
Gubbs
no coming back."
lays in, and gets his hand took just a little bit, and Cam starts playing to the camera.
Yep.
Cam is fucking lit. He beats him and he's grunting and he's back there going nuts. And Mr. Bravado was Gubbs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Gubbs had this whole place on fire. Gubbs was talking shit to people here. Fuck. I was like, we didn't even know he was real.
He was, didn't he say that? He's like, that's not what I'm about.
Yeah, he said it was the lights, the cameras, this whole thing. Wasn't like a tournament. It was like being in a movie.
Right. And you would think that shit was a fucking movie. You could probably take the last 2 matches and make like a crazy...
Like over the top 2 or some shit.
That's a fun idea to make an edit.
Yep.
Like we cut a video, you and Haley.
Yeah.
That was when you do it for Papa.
Right.
His grandfather had died.
Yep.
And we had talked about him channeling. Yeah. I mean, not only did his grandfather die, but the Ukrainian fella, Gubbs, lost his brother in the war like a week prior.
Yeah.
So these guys with all the passion in the world are up there laying it on the line. Yep. So much blood.
Man, gives me chills.
Yes, it was really
gives me fucking chills. Because you could see it. You could see it. It was pouring out of them.
Yeah, both of them.
They're willing to like kind of die there.
Yeah, they were both just.
And they hugged at the end.
Yeah.
At the table.
Holy shit.
And dude, I sent that video to Cam. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
This is why you would want to come out to one of our shows and be a participant.
Yeah.
Is you might have one of the greatest matches of your life,
Yep.
on a stage that you're going to be able to look back on and go, wow. So I did this thing.
Yeah.
And you show your friend and he's like, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a movie.
None of my matches look like that.
It is
literally.
Yeah. And you can, and we'll tell your story. Like if you're willing to let us in to tell your story, we're going to tell you. That's what makes this shit cool.
Yeah.
That's once again why we started this shit, because all 3 of us here, if you guys knew how we met, like it's like that doesn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we go to all these tournaments and events and we meet all these other people and it's like,
how do we tell that story?
How do we tell this craziness that
the
we're
craziness,
part of, right? Yeah. So next we had the 171, right? Yep. And it's like, I mean, Getzel Tapia. We said it 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's. I'm sorry. He's gonna be up here.
He's one of the most gifted arm wrestlers.
Most gifted. I don't. He's special.
Yeah.
Because he ain't strong.
He's not.
No, but
he's so strong.
He's so strong.
He's ferocious. And he's competitive.
Man.
Dude, he's the special guy, man. Like, the only thing that would ever get in his way is himself.
That's
it. Yeah, or he's on East First West,
and
he's representing North America in a truly special way. His dad is in his corner, all proud. He can do something really magical within this sport that such a small percentage of the guys will do, and such a high percentage of the guys wish they could do.
Right. 100%.
If I can just like harness that message to him and fucking blow dart it into his bloodline,
I think it's really happening for him though now, because I think he's starting to understand.
And we got him in front of the camera.
Yeah.
It was really
and
awkward.
we're continuing to promote him.
He started doing it. His dad was like,
super proud.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Alejandro, his coach, who was super excited.
Yeah, Alejandro was there backing him, helping him out.
I mean, I was like, I was just cheering him on the whole fucking night, dude. I was like, yo, dude,
we told everybody.
Yeah, well, we've been saying it forever. He lost to this. I'm like, bro, you know when someone's special. You know what I mean? Like, special. And he's very quiet. You know, but he was kind of talking shit during his little interview, and he was like, "Look, I feel like
we're trying, right? We're trying,
trying to bring it out of him." He's like, "People don't know about me, but they're gonna know about me."
Yep,
sir.
People know.
Yep, people know.
They know.
I'm telling you, he's going up.
Yeah, he's the truth.
Way up. Yep.
Yeah, Heath Christie did well.
I think I'm gonna give him that name.
The truth.
The truth.
Yeah. Getzel, the truth, Tapia. Oh man, he ain't even gonna know that's coming.
He won't.
But he'll be real proud of it when I say it.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. And shout out to the other 171 guys. We had Daryl Draper.
We needed them to test him.
To test him.
Yep. Yeah.
All those guys were no joke.
Daryl Draper off the rip.
Yep.
Getting a battle. And they wanted a fresh fight.
Yeah.
And they got it.
Yeah.
It was a cool. What would you do?
Yeah.
And it's Daryl's hand slightly taken.
Yep.
But Daryl's hand is cocked back, and you're in your first match in this format. That is that triple elimination format, where you're going to be in the trenches.
Right.
And you got to watch it to understand what we mean, because it's not just an A and B side tournament.
Nope.
It is an A strong side triple elim event where you can lose 3 times, and it might be strategic to lose one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we saw it happen with Gubbs.
We did.
Gubbs was in the fire.
Yep.
And it might have just took a little too much out of him to finish.
And I noticed Cameron, it looked like he gave that up on purpose.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I need to I'm going to be in it for a long haul.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And you saw the same strategy come out from Gubbs when he elbowed out his way out. As his hand was took. He just didn't do it fast enough.
Right.
He stuck in there for a little too long.
Too long. Yep.
And I know he could hear us talking about it back there.
Yep.
And he was like, maybe I am burned out.
And
I find that snuff.
Dude, Cameron's hand, though. Holy shit.
Super legit. And his climb at the end. I know we're going back to 154s, but like that climb, you can't, that was like, that's what John Rosenk was doing to Leonidas.
Yep.
You know, like that was arm wrestling. Yeah. Like if you want to know what arm wrestling is.
I mean, we said it in there. He's arm wrestling exactly like the Jedi.
Yeah. Like Giannis.
He did a very Giannis. And everything's super tight. And he climbed, and it was like, he's doing it. And we're all sitting there like, and we're like this, me and him both. He's doing it.
Yeah.
Crazy. Couldn't even believe it. I mean, back to 71. These guys are violent dudes, and Draper with a crazy bicep.
Yes.
You've got
Heath with a crazy hit, flying, putting everything on that arm.
Yep. And then you have a really technical guy in Drew.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to see any of that on display until they all went against each other, because when they went against Getzel went, book, and he just went right through.
Yep.
It was so smooth. There's no escape.
The smooth, he probably could have went even harder than he did.
Yeah, it's like he slowed up.
He slowed up a little bit.
Yeah, because he was just like
he wanted the camera to
yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
It was cool. We were all just blown away. Right?
Yeah, I was extremely blown away with going undefeated.
Then we go into the 209s, and you've got the vegan Undertaker and Danny Al-Sharif. You've got the Steel Giraffe in
what a ridiculous name.
I mean, he's actually the Grim
Gripper.
The Grim Gripper. And Ryan Carter. It's a perfect name for him.
It is.
And then you've got Caleb Ricks.
I
call him Big Daddy, but he's actually now the American Dad.
Yeah.
The American Dad is what he's
definitely dressed that way.
American Dad Ricks.
Yep, it's perfect. And he came in dressed up as this character.
This is why I kind of, turn away when people say, you should get them shirts. You should get them. No, man, because I like seeing what these guys coming in their own thing.
Danny Al-Sharif, the vegan Undertaker.
Yeah.
And then you had Cody Haga in his Pitbull shirt.
Yep.
I gave him that name when I very first pulled him, the first time ever.
Yep.
I was like, bro, you're a fucking Pitbull.
Yeah.
It's like, I am. I'm like, God damn, you are, bro. I want to be. You are.
Yeah.
He is. And he bit down on that mouthpiece.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Dude, you've got Ryan Carter screaming and talking shit to everybody.
Yeah.
He was vintage.
What a fucking showman that
It was
dude
insane, right?
I
mean, I was sitting back and I was hitting Frank and I was going, I told you about this, Ryan. He was like, you weren't playing. He's here.
I didn't know this. I thought he was super
told you
quiet.
too.
Yeah, and my wife was like, did you know that Ryan was like that? I was like, no, not at all.
I told you that
thought
there's
he
a
was
crazy
just,
Ryan.
You did. You were like, when I first came here,
he was that guy.
I went to a tournament. He was there, and you were like, who is this?
Yes, because he was
this
dude's
nuts. Crazy.
The whole tournament he was that. And now we got to see it. He came back. Yeah. And one of the best things before we get into the end of that, he loved it. Yeah. And he goes, now that I'm a 209 guy, I'm going to go get jacked. And I'm coming back to beat everybody because I want that shot at Caleb. And I'm like,
nice.
We need to do another one.
And what I love too is that even though there were matches that he may have lost, the energy still didn't come down.
It didn't come down.
That's what I love.
Like even at the end, and he came up to me and was like, "I am so fucking happy I came to this." And I was like, "Oh."
You were like one of the stars of the
I was like, wow, and you were fucking going nuts.
Yeah.
To keep that the entire time.
Yeah, because he was like going undefeated, and then he gets a loss against Caleb.
Yep.
And it was like, we knew this is going to tell a whole lot of this whole thing was that first match. And he lost that one. And he's like, it's the first round. I'm not going to fuck around. Okay. Yeah. Smashes through everybody. Al Schrift goes 0-3. He had a mean weight cut and doesn't plan to ever do it like that again. Good for you. I mean, taking something away from your losses is everything.
Right.
And then you've got Cody, who stops Caleb and derails the freight train, right?
Dude, that was so exciting.
His training partner. And they slip apart. Boom, 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 boom. He's going crazy. And I'm like, that's my dude right there. My wife is coaching him from the side. I'm just like, oh, this is cool. And it's like, I talked to him about it. He's like, it's so crazy. Your wife is coaching me. And you'd think this pretty girl has no idea what she's talking about. Exactly. And meanwhile, he goes to her and he's like listening to her. And he tells her, she taught me something I didn't even know what to do. And as soon as I did it, I had to stop and everything was where it needed to be. She's like, yeah, man, I was just telling you exactly to do that. And it worked. Because he is an inch away every round from stopping the match. And if he stops the match, it's where he knows he's dead.
Right.
It's what he trained for, was to stop the match. Right. If he could just have caught it up top.
Right.
Oh, man. It was every match was so intense. The 209s, like the 154s were crazy. But the 171s were a dominant thing we got to watch happen.
The 209s were really close.
Yeah, we saw someone unveil themselves in the 171s. And then the 209s, though, was this.
It was real.
Talking. And, like, fuck are we watching? That's another over-the-top one with these characters.
It is. 100%.
The All-American Dad, the Pitbull, the vegan Undertaker wearing an Undertaker shirt.
Yes.
And then you got Ryan Carter going fucking crazy. Like Travis Bajan.
Yes. Yes.
What are we doing?
It's awesome.
It was, dude, the stars came together.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to see this. Like, if you haven't shown a friend, help us out, guys. Show a friend.
Yeah, show somebody.
Because there's a lot of passion and magic in this one.
Yeah.
It was something.
And we have it time-stamped on the video, so you can just go to each section. Like, you don't have to watch the whole thing through.
Oh, you can go to the weight.
154, 171, 209, the main event. And you can just watch it like that. Just show people what your favorite part was.
Just go right to it. Yeah,
that's the fun
watch these four guys.
Yeah.
The only regret I have, we had a sound issue in the very beginning.
Yep.
But definitely at the start, I'm going to talk a whole lot about what the format means to us and explain to people what they're about to see. Yeah. Because you don't need a score bug for it.
Nope.
Once you understand what's happening and especially how the A-side guy stays in the hot seat, that is when the strategy for you can all just, it all opens up in your mind. You're like, oh, I would do this. Or it gives you This isn't just get up there and arm wrestle.
Strategy.
And it's not like we threw people together in a match.
Right.
It's the thing.
It's the best thing. Then we're getting comments like, you guys need to keep doing this format.
Oh,
I was like, I don't think we'll do any other format.
Well, I think we always will just do 3 or 2 at least in that format and then something special.
It's just too fun.
It's crazy to do an open that way.
We have that as an idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like, but we have that as an idea.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Who those 4 are going to be. It's nutty.
Well, look, what it's going to be is it's going to be Mark Grisham's come out party. And does Mark Grisham show up and slay everybody, and we try and get him some matches that don't look that comfortable.
He's got to step it up, man. He's hot and cold with arm wrestling, but I think
that might make him hot.
Yeah.
Then we had the main event with a fire-breathing Bedwell. Literally spitting
Michael, the Disturbed One Bedwell. Anyone who's doubted this man needs to shut up.
We're done with that.
We're done with that. Like, I don't know.
We're done with that.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are watching or thinking or whatever. This man is so committed to arm wrestling.
Yeah.
And being the best. Like, not just being a good arm wrestler. He's committed to being the best.
Yeah. He's a 4-year guy, too.
Yeah. 4 years.
And he's a menace.
Ridiculous.
Doing all the right things for himself to be where he's at.
Yep.
And he had a huge bowl in front of him. More food than any of us can eat. And Tucker Keating.
Yeah, he destroyed it.
And Tucker charged up, and I was like, oh, damn, Bedwell, if this stops, this is going to be bad. And they end up going, and Bedwell wasn't quite ready. It goes right into a hook. And Bedwell's super mad, and he looks at the ref. He looks at everyone like, almost like, it's not where I need this to be right now. Like, almost fear, and then bites down on the mouthpiece and went sideways.
To me, it looked like he was like
pissed.
He was pissed because he felt him carving, but then he was like, "Fuck, I don't even feel that shit."
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Wow. That's what it looked like
exactly
to me.
What,
I was like,
"That's exactly what he told me."
Yeah.
He was like, "I saw him carve. He hit, and he was like, oh,
wham!"
And he was like, "I heard all of it." Just
pop, 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 pop.
He ripped the UCL apart.
Yeah,
had a bad injury. Yeah. Not the way that he wanted to win. No, not the way that we wanted to see that go.
He wanted all the rounds, all of it. All he was ready.
Yeah,
and unfortunately Tucker,
there's an injury.
Yeah.
And Tucker's okay. He's doing all the things he needs to do now.
Yep.
And Bedwell had an emotional outburst that was amazing to watch.
Loved it.
For his whole family to be a part of.
Yeah.
Like, for any of you that doubted me.
Yep. No one thought I was going to do this.
Yeah. All the haters.
And now who wants it next? I was like, let's go.
Dude. I mean, shout out to Bedwell and his awesomely supportive family that came out.
Family's great.
His
every
team.
Time. All of them
was
coming
sick.
to support.
Love
it. Oh, it was the fucking best.
Even the way it went down, it's all good. Things happen, but
whoa.
Yeah. Oh, man, it was so much. It was so great. The whole thing
was so good.
We put something cool together, and man, we didn't even know.
Yeah, no,
we had no idea, right? We're putting this 4-man thing together. We're like, we did that while getting ready to do these interviews and stuff. And
we had no idea how it was going to work out either. Like, I was like,
it seems like this is all right. Is it all right time wise? Cool. Do we have how the structure is going to go? Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Corey Miller.
Miller.
Probably like 16 hours helping us build the bracket for it. That auto updates and everything. Because we didn't want any point where we're putting names in. We wanted it to be coded so automated. That it is following a script based on wins and losses. Because there's no human.
That's what my worry was. It was like, how are you guys going to know?
Pick who goes against who.
I'm like...
Yeah, so we built it. We built it for that reason. If you're a winner, you stay in the hot seat. And man, it worked out so good. And every single person, even the losers, were like, "Damn, that bracket's fun." Man.
Is that the way his Airs Super 64 runs?
No.
Okay.
No, he built this completely fresh.
Okay.
Nobody's ever done this.
Yeah.
This was
because it's
crazy
not really
idea.
a triple elimination. It's very much a round robin with triple elimination in it. And it was kind of crazy. He doesn't do this. He's eating a little pig. Love your dogs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a special thing.
Yeah.
It's okay. And I cannot wait to do another one.
Yeah.
I've just started putting those together now.
189.
Yeah, it's actually like 187 point something if we're sticking strictly to IFA.
Is it?
189 with 2-pound clothing allowance.
Because I put the...
you looked at it in kilo?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just want to make sure that I did it right, though, because we had... I had it down as 189, so that would be 86 kilo?
Put that in your phone.
Yeah, I'll put it right here.
Oh, there you go. You're not doing anything.
Just back right.
You're failing.
What is going on?
Your life is falling.
Yeah.
Oh, 189.5.
189.5.
Okay. It's actually 189.6, and I think that matters.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
that number went on forever. It's 6.
Yeah. 189.6.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool. Well, I was talking 189 with people, so 0.6. Love it.
Yeah, 189. That's another very competitive class.
Oh my God. What do you have in that class?
So Lance Hahn is, I think, who won the event that Greg went to. That was the round robin where he got smoked.
Oh
yeah.
And Lance Hahn, I pulled with him a little bit on a side table at East First West in Florida. He's a Florida guy.
Yeah.
And he's a monster. He's super tall for for that size. He's pulled at 76 quite a bit. He's pulled at 98 as well.
Yep.
Okay. But he's big for it.
That's awesome.
And then Adrian Morrison.
Yep.
Adrian's perfect for it. He's a dominant 98er.
Yep.
He's ranked just under me in airs. I'm gonna have a super match with him, I'm sure.
Yep.
At some point soon. But I think he's perfect for it, and he's in. And him and Lance know each other.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. 150 or 253 being just a fun class that we can put together.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's going to be J.S. Byerly.
Okay. Yeah.
It works out perfect for him. He's on the comeback.
Dang, is he good?
And he's good.
Good. He's very good.
Yeah, he's very good. Yeah. So it's going to be him, and really got to think of the others. There's a really stout black dude he shows up to those West Texas things. Maybe he's an Oklahoma guy. I got to find him.
Yeah.
But he's super stout.
Yeah.
He beat Isaiah.
Oh,
Martinez.
Nice. So I'm thinking Isaiah Martinez.
Yeah, is he
that guy?
250.
JS. He can make it for sure.
Okay.
For sure, he should.
Because I know he was trying to go down to 242,
and he was having a struggle. So maybe
253 on
he's
like
definitely
he's like the guy.
Isaiah Martinez.
Love that.
Yeah,
hey.
Man, yes. Because he won the last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
He won his match against
Mac.
Yep.
Left-handed. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
But his right's good.
Good. Fuck yeah, man.
So him, JS, and then we'll see what else we can
who else
muster up. Nice. And then maybe open. Supers, the open. And we do like Nick Adams. We do Nick Adams. We do Mark Grisham. We try and maybe get Logan Bitters, who beat, had the Devin win.
Thing,
Devin wants to see Logan and Mark go.
Awesome.
And if Devin comes to this one, it would be cool to have him at the one we do with the Supers.
With the Supers,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool.
Really cool.
Wow.
So you said Bitters,
Grisham, Nick Adams, and one more, but that one could be a wild card.
There wasn't a fourth yet, but that's good. But that wild card should be someone who
Wayne Withers.
Oh God! Yeah. Just a bunch of houses.
God damn!
We might need a bigger venue.
We might need a bigger table. You know?
That's a thought.
Dang. That's a situation.
Wayne Withers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that would be a sick. And that would be a burner. I think all of them would be burners. Like these guys are going to be
bangers.
Whoo! Because all the competitors I talked to were like, damn.
Yeah.
Like that was the situation.
It's a situation.
Yeah. I was like,
you have to.
You got
to come in ready to arm
wrestle. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're guaranteed like 7 matches.
Right. It's crazy.
Well, here we go.
That was
and
great.
It could get real long.
Right. Oh man.
Yeah. And we saw the brackets go every way they could go. So yeah, it worked.
Right.
It's a wrap.
That was such a fun time.
Yeah.
And it worked out well. We were able to set up much quicker. And then I think
the super match we would do on that card is we get a belt and we put it up for Getzel versus Isaiah Jones. Ooh. 2 young, super good up-and-comers.
Isaiah Jones, where's he from?
Isaiah is fucking savage.
Yeah.
Or we don't.
I'm not saying that it's not worth it. I'm just thinking in regards to the fact that Isaiah's never competed.
But he is number 1 in his state.
Oh, and we said we put a little stipulation if
you're top 15.
Yeah.
Does he touch in the hook, Isaiah? Dude, I wonder if Getz can beat Dusty.
Hyatt. Ooh. How do you see it on this site? Where is it?
You're already in it. It's the first picture. Go down. It's that one. Nope. Go back up. Open that all up.
This?
See more. And scroll down.
Okay.
76. We want to see right hand. Up. Yep. Okay. You're in it.
So Dustin's 10 and
Dustin's 10. Jesus.
Getzel's not on here.
Neither is Isaiah.
Yep.
So he would want someone on that list.
Yeah. Like, I don't know any of these guys.
I know so many of them.
Which
but
ones
like Dalton Duncan might be interesting. I just look at him and I'm like, who is he pulling that? You know, when Corey's 12, right? That is a gnarly mountain to climb.
Yeah.
Oh, Corey Miller's 12.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's because he hasn't pulled the other guys in so long.
Well, think about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it.
Yep.
I like it. Yeah, Isaiah's up and coming. I don't know how this ranking works. Like, how do you get on it? Do you have to beat one of these guys to get on it? Okay.
Yeah, I was on it before.
Okay.
When's the last time Isaiah Jones competed?
Go up.
Say it again.
I want to see if I'm up there.
Left hand. Right hand.
No. I was on it when I beat Matt King.
Okay.
Oh, and then I lost to Luis.
Okay.
Interesting, it hasn't changed yet. Ole just lost to Bob Brown right-handed.
Oh, all right.
He popped that fucking UCL like I did at First West. He drove into that King's move.
Yep.
And he laid in.
Yeah.
Whoop, there it went.
Oh, man, Bedwell, number 6.
Yes,
nice.
I'm thinking Bedwell and Jerome Loud.
Yeah. Let's see. Isn't Jerome a 240 guy?
Yeah, which Bedwell's pulling
number 7. Fuck, let's go. That's a match.
It's kind of perfect.
That's a perfect
match. Paul Passmore.
Ooh.
That sounds better.
Whoa. I like better, that right? Way better.
And I like Paul, like I'm friends
with him.
Yeah, that sounds way better there.
Yeah.
Banger.
I think we talk about that.
Banger.
Yeah. That's a name right there, too.
Yep.
Do we just let Bedwell do another super as the main event because he didn't get to have?
Because
he didn't get to eat.
Versus
he's unsatiated. Like, we gotta feed this guy.
Versus
Paul Passmore.
Yeah.
But wait, you're saying should we have him another
main event?
Another main event.
Oh yeah.
And then basically not allow the winners of the 4-man to face anybody till it's a winner of a 4-man.
Man, I don't know. Like, I feel like
Caleb wants a match.
With Bedwell?
No. But 209.
Oh.
Against somebody.
We're gonna have to figure this out now. That's a lot to think about because, I mean, all these guys should. I don't know. I gotta think about it now because, it's a lot to think about.
We also have to think about is, do we send Bedwell another belt? Do we modify his belt? Because typically, like if it was a fight league, right, you would have multiple belts.
Yeah.
And you'd show them off. Like, here's my 2 titles. But a passing belt is cool too. Yeah. A belt you hand off.
I think
Can
we put a notch on it somehow?
Yeah. I wanted to put people's names
on it.
Or initials.
Like on
something.
the back of it.
Like
Tucker Keating with a line.
Yeah.
Or maybe like if he defends it, let's say 5 times, you give him his own belt. Even if he loses it, he still has that.
Man, maybe you defend it 1 time and you get to keep a belt forever.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because then you made it yours. You didn't just get it, but you defended it.
Yeah.
And now that's yours.
Yeah.
How does the UFC do it? Because you get to keep one.
It's everyone.
Everyone that you take one home. And then you bring a show belt with you. They keep a belt
they give you
there.
another one. Yeah.
So at all times, though, like we would have to have a belt for every weight class. You own and keep polished. Because like his is even, like, there's tarnish on it from him traveling with it and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I like that though, man, because it's like
been through wars.
It's like you touch that, you bring it. It's like it sits in your house.
It's like a legacy.
But then you gotta bring it with you when you go into the match. And it's like, damn, I showed this thing.
I don't want to lose.
I don't want to lose this.
Yeah. But I do like the idea of you get to keep one.
I do too. After
you defend it. No, ma'am. No.
Yeah, I think after some time, I think.
Like
I think after 1 defense, but I think like.
Or 5 is
that's 3. How about 3?
Even 2
I think
the sport's deadly.
Yeah, I think maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
I think 1
because you owned it.
Yeah, because but it has to be like a real defense. You know what I mean? We're not going to give like a bullshit.
I mean, the only time a title can be up is if it's going to be a real one. Yeah. I mean, I love using the 4-mans to establish who become the super matches.
Right.
And we need to play the long game.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you want people hungry. You want people coming after the long game. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we even just do 4 3-mans or 4 of those. And no crazy thing.
No super match.
No super match. We just do the 4.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Because that way you can start establishing a lead.
Yeah. Like people want to, always get a chance. They want to compete, but it's like let's keep building that up.
It would be much easier, not necessarily, but like it would have more direction. If Caleb's next match is against the winner of another 4-man we put together. That Ronnie gets in, and some people from out of town and whatnot, and the winner of that, we're like, Caleb, there's your match.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And they went through the same proving grounds.
So like
to get a shot at a belt.
So maybe the next 171 instead of Getz going against someone,
it'll just be another 4-man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
we'll invite Getz.
Yeah, he'll come
out against the winner. I'll bring him up. I'll bring him up and be like,
Promo!
What do you think of this kid, Getz? And Getz just goes,
let's go.
I'm the truth.
Love it.
I'm the truth.
Done. Hey,
we love arm wrestling. Let me just say that.
Yeah, big time.
Yo, clip that, Jarvis.
Yes.
I'm the truth. Clip that. God damn.
Love it.
Awesome.
Oh boy. It's. You want to run through?
Yeah. I just there's so much potential in what we're fucking trying to do.
Yeah,
I just love it. We should run through East First West 18. Just happened.
Real quick.
Oh, sure.
Real quick. Walls Dilly, record bondman.
That was crazy,
That was
right?
crazy match.
Yeah.
It was crazy match.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
come
it
back,
was so
and then,
crazy.
I loved his call out at the end too.
Yeah, that was a
Schoolboy.
perfect call.
I thought that was perfect.
It's
Perfect
the
call.
perfect call.
Perfect call.
You see, Schoolboy has a girl in his life, and she's hot.
No,
Hats off to Schoolboy. I'm telling you guys right now. I'm telling you right now that I looked at it and I was like, "All right, Schoolboy.
Hey, he's
maybe,
tall.
Maybe you're not Schoolboy anymore.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, he gets it.
Yeah, you might be like dump truck now. Yeah, he looked like a man.
Yeah.
Yo, and Wallace Dilly is a motherfucking
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
And that dude Reichard,
Bro.
hide your bitch,
Dude,
Yeah.
seriously.
100%.
Oh my god.
I'm like, yeah, man.
Don't stare at me, son.
Yeah.
He's a lot, man. He's
lot.
like a big,
Yo,
beautiful man.
and
Yeah.
he's young.
And that's what I mean.
And he's only been arm wrestling for
2 years.
2
3
I
years?
didn't want to talk about it. This is what happens when athletes get in.
bro.
Yeah, perfect call.
It's
out
serious. Yeah, he is serious.
for him.
Ryan Bellinger and Alan
probably
Ford.
the match of the day.
Yeah,
That was
100%.
Bellinger.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
Side,
just-
side versus hand.
Can you get over? What is his name? Fantastic ref Horatio Christoph.
Yeah.
Christoph saying, "Look at your hand."
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Everybody
going,
complains
what are you
about
watching?
it. Everybody
Professional,
complains
man.
about it.
Yeah.
They're professionals. Let them do whatever the fuck they want.
Are you going to tell Devin to look at his
Exactly.
hand because you don't know Bellinger?
Right.
Dude, you guys.
Oh, you don't know?
Right.
I was like, what are you? What is he
Why
saying?
I was coming
It's like,
unglued. My
really?
dad's in the car with me, and he's like, "What's the big deal?" I'm like, he's telling him to look at his hand.
Yeah, that's what we tell newbies.
Yeah. I'm like, "Oh, you must not know Ryan. You think it's
Yeah.
his first day at his first run?"
Yeah.
I was so
So,
frustrated
what a
to hear
debut.
him say that.
It made
Like
me
he was gonna
crazy.
stop the match. Too.
Yeah.
The fuck,
Like he
dude?
touched him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you must be crazy.
Stop
He'll
that.
smash
And
you.
he's crazy when he arm wrestles.
That's
So
what
what?
I mean.
What are you saying,
he's
dude?
so deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he and Bellinger though
Yeah.
just holds on.
I got
Yep.
this.
And he's like, "It's okay."
Yep.
I'm like, bro,
Crazy.
you are a legend off the
Yeah.
jump.
Yep.
That's what I said to him.
100%.
Legend off the jump.
Yep.
Because he's special.
Yep.
man.
Just like his whole crew.
Very.
And that means their training is special.
You can watch Bellinger's training on YouTube. It's fucking great. He's doing what he should be doing. And I can only imagine what those practices.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
Those guys ever get together and train, I'm sure it's like magic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. I mean, Alan Ford, did you guys hear about Devin in the back
No.
having a bet with Bob Brown on that match?
No.
Oh,
4
really?
rounds into it.
Really?
Yeah, where Alan Ford is crushing him.
Yep.
He's got all the momentum. And Devin's like, "Anybody want to bet against my boy?" And Bob Brown goes, "I will." Devin takes the bet, and then he stops the match, and Devin just flips out and runs out there to help his boy.
Love it.
Yep.
Uh,
And lost it.
but dude, you got to give it to
hilarious.
Alan Ford, man. Like his hand,
He's a menace.
crazy good.
Yeah.
Super crazy.
Crazy
But
good.
those guys, man, those guys that can just stick it in there when they don't care about that hand.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
It's
just
special.
and
Yeah.
then creep your shoulder
Yeah.
out and
Mhm.
around.
Back around.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so special, man. I would love to be able to do that.
Oh,
I don't
man.
have that elbow. Joseph.
Yep.
Joseph
Yes.
against. I feel like the guy he went against isn't well known enough for people to give him the respect he deserves for this match.
That
Right.
guy's a world champion.
That's what I mean. It was like
Yeah.
definitely the most dangerous.
Yeah, that guy's a
match
world champion.
Yep.
he's ever had.
Yep.
Definitely. Did you
Yeah.
watch him manipulate his forearm? The other guy.
No.
They zoomed in on his forearm when he just did some things.
Yeah.
The waves that he's able to manipulate
Yeah.
each thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
he's
Yeah,
gnarled.
guy's
Yeah.
great shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that guy's old. That guy's in his 40s.
Yeah. He's been in the game
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
That was awesome, Joseph.
Joseph's special though,
Yep.
because he's special at his one thing.
Stick it.
And then he just is everything's perfectly tight.
Yep.
Everything is very focused. He's so by the book,
Yep.
like he's the scientist up there.
He is.
He gets locked in, tuk, 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 and he just stays there,
Stays there.
and wears you
Yeah.
down and pins
Wears
I would
you
love
down.
to see more of his, like the way he trains.
Well, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And he
I've
comes
seen some
from,
of it, but
he comes from John.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the product of John.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like he probably maybe did gymnastics or something
looks
at
just
some
like a
point.
gymnast.
He
Fucking
looks
upper
like a
body.
gymnast.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks like a gymnast. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
You're
So
probably
I
right.
wonder if he did.
Pavlo jumped in with
Pa-
Wagner.
Yeah,
Mm.
Pablo
On 2 day
Wagner.
He was doing one-handed pull-ups 2 days before. In the gym.
Pablo?
Yeah, in the gym.
Nuts.
That's crazy.
And he just jumped in. He was at the gym with Devin working out.
What?
Showing Devin some things he can do.
Yeah.
And then got the call on Friday. That was Thursday night.
Sick.
Yep.
And decided, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And he jumped onto the top 10.
He's
Wagner was number 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's always down. Pablo's always down. That dude's super hard worker,
Mhm.
which is
He's
why
just straight.
his points on Aries, I don't think anybody's going to touch. I think
It's crazy.
he's got the
Really?
most points on Aries.
Super crazy.
Yeah, he's just always
But
competing.
he shows up
always
everywhere
trying.
and he just busts.
Yeah, everywhere. Good
Alex
match.
and Devin.
Alex and Devin.
Mm-hmm.
It was good arm wrestling.
It was
a
good
great
arm
arm
wrestling.
wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it was
Devin-
not a typical clown
Mm-mm.
move. Like none of the "I'm gonna wear you out with
Right.
trickery."
Right.
It was beautiful arm
Yeah.
wrestling.
It was great.
I mean, we saw
Great.
him like foop,
Yep.
foop, foop,
Yep.
bah,
Yep.
and it was like
Yep.
Alex tried, man. He
Alex
tried his
laid in.
best. But
he even ended up stopping the match.
Yeah.
It was all
Mhm.
nuts, and we're all like,
oh,
Crazy.
no.
Yeah.
"Oh my god!" It was
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Come on, Devin, we all touched your arm."
Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
gave you the power. You can't
and
lose.
how awesome was that, right? To feel like you were a part of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's even like, "Thanks, Texas." Da, 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 da.
Man,
And it was like,
that
oh,
was
he
fucking
said that?
cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that
shit.
was fucking
That's
cool.
amazing. I
yeah,
didn't catch that.
he is traveling around bringing you into the circus,
Right.
With
Wow.
him. Let's go.
So nuts.
You get to go be a part of it.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah,
It's special.
Special.
it's,
Yeah,
it's fucking special.
And they had a real match.
Yeah, that was a real match.
Real match. Yeah.
And Devin was like, that was close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fucking
Devin
close.
wants to
That was number
rematch.
4 for
Wants a
sure.
rematch. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because of the
Rematch.
foul.
Yep.
Because Alex fouled out. in the
Right.
end. And he's
Right.
like, I didn't need it to win that way. I
Yeah.
could have done something to stop that.
Yeah.
Right.
But he's a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Paul Lynn and Arson.
Yeah.
I really think it went how we thought, right?
I mean, yeah. But,
Arson's clearly an animal.
but
Yeah.
Paul, man.
Paul's too much.
Paul's
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul's a lot.
He's stomping his way back up.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Another match of the day.
Yeah.
Matt Mask and Irakli.
Yes. I thought Irakli
I
at
thought he
the
was gonna
gate.
snipe him.
I was like, what is happening?
He's just gonna snipe him.
Yep.
And then Devin got inside Matt's head
And said, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Yep.
You have 9 more rounds in you."
Yeah.
He's
Exactly.
like,
It was, man, it was arm wrestling.
Yep, it was a clinic.
We,
Yeah, some trickery.
yeah, it was some trickery in there. And I was like,
uh-huh.
yeah.
I felt like Devin really gave us all a lot of information
Yeah.
when he was helping Alex Kurdecha go against Morzov.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Mm.
go a few times, tax that wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, he's saying so many good things.
Yes.
Get your warning.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
Always
we all need to be playing
take
the
the
game.
warning. Talk,
It's,
Bust that thing real quick.
It's the win at all
wait till you
costs.
see me in my next motherfucking
Bro,
event. I'm going to tax that ass
yeah,
so hard.
I did some fun stuff last weekend based off of that.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah. Good match.
Mhm.
Matt was a hero.
Yeah.
Dominant.
We
That
saw
was-
full horse.
Yep. Full horse
crazy.
The
out.
crazy part
Full
is like it
horse
wasn't
out.
like he had that much weight on Iraq.
No.
He only had like 5
No,
or 6
he's
pounds on him.
he's a skinny guy.
Yeah.
He's a skinny guy.
So,
We did see Levon get up and touch the ref, Luke Polcher,
Yeah.
and all 5'8" of Luke Polcher wasn't fucking having it.
yeah.
I
was like, you
swear
need
to
you
God,
need to go sit
reading
down.
Luke's lips, he said, "You're not the one." To Levon.
nice.
You're not the one, bud. Like,
Uh,
oh, Luke, that's amazing.
I'm happy for you.
That's right. You fucking tell him. You're
Devin's
not
the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like fucking fiercely went in on him like his dad.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You haven't
So-
competed here enough.
yeah, you're not the one.
Probably.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy. Michael Todd and Georgie.
Yes.
Yep. Very good match.
Michael Todd.
Yeah.
I mean, Georgie in the beginning with his climb, his
Yeah.
All this
climb,
violence. It was
Yeah.
very Heath
Yeah.
Chisty,
Yeah.
right?
It
Like,
was
Yep.
really good. I mean,
Yep.
it was a smart tactic, but dude, Michael Todd.
but I think that tactic is what killed him.
Yeah.
He
I think
wore
he
that
needs to
hand out.
stop
Yeah.
wearing his hand out.
Yeah, it
And he
needs
hurt
to
You
be
have to-
static.
Yeah.
getting to spots.
Like Hermes did it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, like
of course. That stuff's cool. But when you're...
Yeah.
And it looked like... I thought he was going to lose. Don't get me wrong. I was
Yeah.
you. In the very beginning, I was like,
Oh,
I don't
no.
want him to lose.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
This one's going to be rough.
Yeah.
Because he was clearly getting the pin.
Right.
And he pinned him and he got the win. It was
Right.
like, oh. And then here he comes.
Yeah.
Like an athlete.
Marching
And then the
back.
way fucking Michael ended it, I mean,
You could, at one point, Michael's wife, you can see, she went into full-on terror mode.
Yep.
Right? She was worried. And he basically didn't want her to touch him. He's like, I love you! And that was his way of saying,
Yeah,
stop.
that means back up.
Back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there, right?
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Like,
I'm in an area
Got
right
this.
now.
yeah.
Don't
Don't fuck
be here.
with you.
Yeah.
This is ground zero.
Yeah, you back up.
Yep,
Back up. I love you.
you might get hurt.
Back up.
It was so good. I was like, man, I've been there in a bar.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
I love you. You know what that means.
Yeah.
That means you call
Go.
the cab.
Yeah.
I'm about to
Yeah.
bail this guy out.
Yeah.
We're going to leave.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, get the X film ready.
Yeah.
The flare.
Yeah.
Getting out of here.
100%.
Oh, I love you too. Your praise. It was great. You know,
Great.
Shout out to MMT.
Great
Oh, yeah.
win, man. Love to see it.
What do we see for him next because of that win?
Oh man, I don't even know.
It's got to be Hermes, right? The loser of that match makes sense to be them to get that shot at.
How about Devin?
But Devin's got Vitaly. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. For
I
Devin.
don't even know.
Devin's
Yeah.
crazy.
But how about
Well, I mean,
Michael and
but
Devin?
Michael and Vitaly.
Oh, Michael and Vitaly.
But you have to
But
have
they already
Devin.
have-
But that's
already
I know. But I'm just like
Yeah.
Or the the winner of Devin and
Devin
Vitaly
Yeah.
would make sense. Or Hermes makes sense.
He makes sense.
And he wants to win, right? You
Yeah.
want to beat Hermes.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Who knows?
Any of those.
yeah.
That's great.
Or Artem Morozov.
Oh man, and
Oh, yes.
he's sitting there, man.
That's it right
And,
there.
Yeah, I think
That's it right there.
That's it right there.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Those are the two winners right there
Yeah,
against each
Artem
other.
Morozov and Michael Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Right there. Yep.
Fia did her thing.
Fia,
Yeah, she destroyed.
straight domination.
Yeah, she destroyed.
No contest.
Yeah.
Kardecha and Artem. I don't know why people do two matches in one day.
Your central
It
nervous system
seems-
is shot.
Yeah, and
So
this was
crazy.
like way late.
Yeah.
Like
It's
way
so
later.
crazy.
This was like
Hours.
yeah, it had to be like
hours
2.5,
later.
3 hours
Yeah.
later. Having a right arm match.
Crazy.
Smoked.
Yeah.
You'll never recover.
And you just
fast
went to
enough.
hell and back.
Against
Yeah.
Evan.
Yeah.
Like
just
it's a
ludicrous.
lot, man. But shout out Artem, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did his work.
Yep, sure did.
Then we had I'm sorry guys, like Levon's too much.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Everyone.
Yeah, it's over.
I don't know anyone.
The only shot that we can all even start to even get behind. Now we need Artem Morozov to win two big matches like
Yeah.
MMT and Devin.
Mm.
The winner of Devin and Vitaly.
Right.
If he beats them, then we can get excited about it. We can be like, oh,
Yes.
it's
yeah,
going to
if
be
he
fun.
Beats, yes, if he beats
Or he wears a band.
Or he wears a
A handicap. Oh no!
Guys start wearing
bands.
Like, oh, you're going against the but he's going to wear a purple band. this time.
Yeah.
Oh, the blue band, he got snuffed.
Yeah.
Not that
Purple
heavy.
band.
That one's 100 pounds.
I love
And it's Artem, this monster.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too good. But yeah, I mean, we could get excited, right? Then.
Yeah.
Or he beats like Hermes. Hermes and him would be fun.
Artem?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to say. I was going
Right.
to say
Any
Artem
of
and
that's
Hermes.
fun. He's great. I mean, Artem's great.
I mean,
Yeah.
all of those guys. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Seemingly
Vitaly
fun.
and
Vitaly,
Levon.
Yep.
If Vitaly smokes Devin,
He has to smoke.
If he doesn't
if
smoke
Vitaly
him,
smokes Devin,
then it's exciting.
man, that's exciting.
But the thing is that
But if it gets stopped at all and there's any fight,
but Vitaly didn't smoke Michael.
I'm with you.
That's the thing.
I'm with you.
And
when was that?
Levon would smoke Michael.
When was that?
That was like the last East versus West,
17?
or the last
No, King of the Table?
King of the Table. There you
Yeah,
go.
they did King of the Table.
Yeah, it was like the last event, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like pretty recent.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. And the way Hermes beat Michael was way more convincing than the way. I mean, I hate to like compare like that, but.
Well, I know. So Artem's been competing more than Vitaly, and Artem is training with Vitaly for Devin.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if Vitaly's training went up because he's training with Artem now, and maybe.
Yeah,
maybe he has the antidote. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I know it's a lot of work.
I think the only chance is a band.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Against Levon. Yeah, I'm saying against Devin.
Oh, against Devin.
Yeah.
But
maybe he can figure out how to get through that. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. And,
but yeah, it was good. It was a good.
Yeah,
card.
It was a good card.
Yeah.
It was a good card.
So, a thought that just hit my mind. A good way to close this out is. How do we feel about Corey Miller joining Adrian and Lance in the 4-man?
Oh, the 189.
At 189, or is Corey just too much?
I think he would just dominate.
He's too crazy.
I mean, I would like him just to be there, just to like talk with him.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
I don't know that they're ready for that yet.
Yeah.
That the winner. It would make sense to put against Corey.
Yes.
Corey's a perfect one to bring in. For He fits that bill.
Right.
Stipulation.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like already putting him
in the belt.
Yeah,
get a belt. Because if Corey's our champion and we do any 4-man we do, then that guy gets to face. They're excited to go face Corey.
And Corey's like, he's a champ.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's already a champ.
He's already a champ.
Yeah.
He's already a champ.
I like that idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's what we'll
couple quick things. Enhanced games. What do y'all feel about it?
I'm in.
It's about to be a real thing. It's not a bullshit thing. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just let that be massive.
Let's put arm wrestling in there too.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the perfect sport for
perfect sport.
Yep. And we should all be striving to get it there.
Yep.
Can we get our show there?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I wouldn't say why not. Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so enhanced games, I'm all about all of that. That's cool, man.
I think it's super cool.
Letting athletes do what they want to do is one of the mottos of arm wrestling in general.
Elite. They've gotten to the pinnacle.
I mean, they're doing it in every sport already at the highest level.
They're just
football.
But they're just hiding it. They're really good at hiding it.
And they have enough money to hide it. Right. Every sport. It's all good.
It's like, why?
Maybe like UFC is probably the cleanest you can get at this point.
Yeah.
They're crazy with the testing.
Yeah, but
lunatics.
Those guys are still on it.
That's still on it. It's
guys are still on that shit.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy. That sport, like, so I was friends with a guy who was friends with Johnny Hendricks.
Yep.
And Johnny Hendricks was full as fire.
Yep.
Spit and vinegar.
Yep.
And then they got real tight on the testing.
Yeah.
And even at his level, couldn't hide it.
Yeah.
It fell apart completely.
Yeah.
They just couldn't do anything. So, like, there's so many extremes, and I think we should just not be on that extreme at all.
Yeah.
Because I want to watch the Alistar Overeem souped out of his mind fight Bob Sapp.
Yes.
I'm in.
I
want
like
Brock Lesnar to fucking fight Alistar
right.
when they're both on horse tranquilizers.
Right.
That's good. Whatever.
But I'm in. Yeah, I just don't get why not. You know?
Me too. And I can see legality talking safety and whatnot, but you just keep them out of this.
Yeah.
Let's just compete.
Yeah. Just compete.
It's not chicken fighting.
Yeah.
They have brains. They're making decisions. They're 30.
Right.
Like,
you might be hurting yourself even more too by trying to mask it. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I agree. Or you're doing like SARMs or something else that there's not enough research on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you're getting crazy. They're all doing something. Yes. Don't get me wrong.
Just let them get on the good shit.
Yeah. And then I think the last one was Todd Hutchings' series that he's been doing.
I love it.
Isn't that sick?
I don't know about this.
The stats. He's doing stats on all the arm wrestlers.
He's breaking down arm wrestlers, everything, like their matches, how many matches they're winning with the buckle and without the buckle. Sick. What are they doing? How many matches they're winning in the hook, in the top roll, in the press.
Did he retire or something?
No,
he's just
getting into
part of his thing. Yeah, he does his breakdowns now.
Yeah. Sick.
And I'm like, this is fucking cool. This is stuff that we need to have on air.
You know what I can see him doing, and I don't know if he would do it. I can see him doing commentary.
I would love to have him out for
right?
I think he would need like a Dustin to be beside him.
Someone excited.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he could. I don't even think a Travis would be enough. I think it has to be a Dustin.
Yeah.
Someone nuts.
Yeah, not nuts, but like you can take what somebody's saying when they're being analytical and add color to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and not just
add
like
the color.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be super.
Yeah. I think that would be great.
Point. Yeah. How fun.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
Yeah, or doing a podcast with him would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. We should hit him up.
We need to do that.
I'll hit him up. Yeah. And be like, hey, would you come on?
Yeah. We need to do that for sure.
Pay for shit.
Yeah.
100% we need to do it. We need to do a seminar with
We
him.
need to do a seminar too. We've been talking about it for a long time.
We have no reason not to. We need.
Yes.
Like, I can raise the money. I'm going to raise the money.
Yeah.
I'm going to raise the money.
We need to raise the money. I'm gonna raise the money. Yes.
If you build it, they will come. I'm like, I have a fucking baseball mitt in my hand. Let's go. I'm walking out to the field, dragging my bat behind me. Little kid.
Love it.
Yeah, that's happening. Okay, cool.
Anyway, that was podcast 22. Yep. We're out.
Peace.
Yes.
All right, guys, we killed it.